the struggles.
You better say it.
If you only know that, listen, I barely made it out of this alive. I just happened to tiptoe around this one, but the battle was over. And now I'm a bigger one. I come to church every Sunday. I'm faithful, and I wish I could tell you that you don't have to go through the storms of life, but the Bible says that if you just suffer with me for a little bit with this struggle, then he said, I'll make you reign over that struggle. But you have to fight it because there's going to be another struggle, and even though you believe God, the struggle's going to let you see it. And you have to ask yourself, like they did on the boat, who is this? If you really love me this much, why do I have struggles after struggles? Anybody get like that? You got like that before. If I really want that he put me here, don't forget this. This is key. Jesus put them on the boat. This is key to understand. Jesus put them on the boat, and he understood that there was going to be a wave, and there was going to be trouble, and there was going to be turbulence, and some people, listen, that's on the boat with you, when you look around and you have a struggle, they're still going to be on the boat. The people that you thought would shake your hand and say, brother so-and-so, sister so-and-so, call me if you ever need me. The moment that you step out and you face this struggle, they're going to be way in the other boat. Esther said, listen, I'm tired of living this life that I'm living. She said this, she said, but listen, I'm getting off the boat, and if I die, let me die. Right? But I ain't trusting on y'all no more because I understand that, listen, when I get into the heat of the battle, I need somebody that really get off the boat with me. But if you don't get off the boat with me, I'll fight this struggle, and when I get past this struggle, I get to next I see something over there. Although it's not all clear to me right now, I understand that I've been destined for greatness, and even though I have to fight this struggle, I can barely see Jesus. Anybody just barely see? What's the verse they say? I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. You can barely see Jesus, but you can't really get to him until you get done with this struggle. Have you ever been there? And so Jesus says, he said, it's me. But the winds, they had their eyes fixed on Jesus. He had his eyes fixed. The Bible says that what happened was the wind got in the way. The waves got real high. Anybody got high waves in your life right now? And it caused you to not see Jesus like you used to see him. Before, they saw Jesus. They still by Jesus. Matter of fact, the Bible says when they were feeding the 5,000, they were talking to Jesus. Jesus said, well, what is it that we should do for this? They knew Jesus. They came to church every Sunday. They should have gone to praise him. They knew and understood Jesus, but when the waves came, it distracted them from Jesus. Let me tell you about these people, about these things. Anybody got these things in your life? You got some of these things. You don't have to tell me about them things because I understand everybody got them things. Amen? But let me tell you about these things. Anybody want to know about these things and what these things are? The Bible says that these are struggles. And while you dressed up, to be real, everybody has these struggles. Your struggle may be totally different from my struggle. I don't need to know your struggle. You don't have to know my struggle because God knows everybody has struggle. Amen? Check this. This is what it said. This is what it said about these struggles. He said in Matthew chapter 10, verse 29, verse 26, he said, so do not be afraid of them, is what he said.
That's what he
He
said.
said, there is nothing concealed that will not be disclosed, or hidden that will not be made known. He said this, what I tell you in the dark, this is the dark area right here. This is the distance where you can see the light, but you in the dark, right? He said, what I tell you in the dark, he said, speak it in the daylight. This is hard. Be real. What he's telling you in the dark times, that you are more than a conqueror. verse 27. He said, whatever I whisper in your ear, proclaim it from the roof. Have you ever been in a terrible situation with your spouse and Jesus told you you're going to make it?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a terrible time where you know how your bills are going to be paid and you say, I'm going to provide for you? Have you ever been in a terrible situation where you don't know if your kids are going to make it and Jesus said, your children are going to be blessed? Have you ever been in that situation and Jesus expecting you to talk about it on the rooftop, but when they see your children, they're not living? Have you ever been there? Be real with that. I got to struggle to find out a word. He said, in your dark times is the time I want to see if you really serving me. You stand on the rooftop and say I'm more than a conqueror, but it seems like every time you're bound by chains. So often in this stage, it seems like we're all by ourselves. So often in this stage, it seems like this is the moment that we run back to the boat.
Well,
But you have to catch this. Peter is closer to Jesus than the people that are still on the boat.
hey, you better say it.
Peter has already started his fight. They ain't even got on the boat yet. Peter already done conquered one struggle, and they're still on the boat. Right? Peter has already got halfway there and failed through this struggle, but at least he can say, I'm off the boat, and I'm a little bit closer than when I started. I don't know together, but check this. I ain't on the boat no more. Check this. I don't have my marriage all together yet, but we ain't still on the boat. We decided to step off the boat because we understand that there is a Jesus. Although the struggles make us not be able to see him clearly, there is somebody over there that has caused me to come to him. Now, Peter messes up here. Peter messes up because he allowed these things to stop him.
All right.
He allowed these things to distract him. These things are built to distract him.
My God.
These things are formed to distract him. So listen, don't get mad at the struggle because the struggle comes to make you struggle. So the struggle is doing its job. Don't get mad at the struggle, but get mad at yourself because you allowed the struggle to complete its job on you in a way that you want to be able to endure the wiles of the devil. And he said, so Peter got distracted. Anybody distracted in here today by stuff? Anybody just be real? I'm distracted by stuff. My girlfriend, my boyfriend, stuff has distracted me. But I understand there's a God. But he said, listen, all I need you to do is get off the boat. Check this. This is the verse I like. Peter now is in the midst of a whole bunch of terrible stuff. He barely made it out of this. And now he's in all of this. He's still limping from barely making it out of this one. And the wave had stopped coming. So even though he's limping, he's still putting up with the waves. And now he got to stand up and fight another devil. You ever been there? God, I'm already injured by what I went through. This is what David said. This is what I like David. David said this in Psalms 27. He said, though an army besiege me,
Say it.
he said, though this army come up against me, he said, I will not fear. He said, though this army besiege me, I will not fear. Then he said this. He said, though war shall break out against me, even will I be confident.
Come on now.
Check this. He says, one thing that I ask of the Lord. He said, only one thing. And this one thing will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Well, what is he saying? He said this. Though war come up against me,
Come on.
and they sometimes blow
Break it down.
He said, look, and I'm hurt. They're not just standing there to look cute, but they coming in there shooting at me. He said, no war shall rise around me, I shall not fear.
Thank you, Lord.
He said, this one thing that I desire of the Lord, this is why he will not fear, because one thing he desires of the Lord, and this one thing when he sees after, they can you perhaps say, God, I am being attacked.
Yeah.
But even though I'm being attacked, my enemy ain't going to know that I'm really crying on the inside. I shall have no fear. The war shall arise against me. My heart is still pumping. It's one thing, and I'm going to seek. But he said, I'm going to seek after it. He said, I'm not going to wait till you come to me. I'm not going to say, I hope they do. He said, I'm not going to fit to do nothing. He said, but this one thing, I'm going to seek after. Meaning, if I got to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to seek after this one thing. If I got to forget all about my friends that stay with my friends that's still on the boat, forget about y'all. I got to seek after something greater. And know if the war shall arise against me, I'm going to seek after him. Paul said, I'm going to press through. Paul said, I'm going to press my way through. Somebody said there's a prize on the other end. Anybody in this position right now? Anybody feel like you just in a terrible situation and you asking God, what am I supposed to do? And Jesus said, it's all you have to do. He said, seek and you shall find. He said, you just simply knock. The door is going to be open. He said, just seek me when it's good and you just relaxing on the boat. He said, seek me even when it's good. Even when the church people are having coffee with each other, everybody's laughing. And he said, seek me still. But he said, but even more importantly, can you seek me when you decide to step off the boat? Can you still seek me when friends walk away and you got struggles on the inside? Can you still seek me when you can't see clearly? Can you still seek me when you can't see clearly? Anybody say, God, I ain't always been what I need to be, and truth of the matter, I still ain't what I am right now, and it takes this for me to understand that I'm not even what I'm supposed to be.
That's all right.
If anybody can be real, we only got 5 more minutes to be real. Say, God, I'm in a terrible situation that I'm about to lose it all. This has come up against me. That has come up against me. But I know you. I've seen you do some stuff for them people. He said, they used to sing a song, God, it's not my mother, not my father, but this time, it's me, oh Lord. And I'm standing in the need of prayer. And you ever been there? When people say, hey, can you pray for me right now because I got to struggle? And I got to say, listen, I can't pray for you right now because I got to struggle too. And God, it's not him right now. It's not her right now. But it's me standing in the need of prayer. Check this out. I'm going to tell you this story. One of the kids asked me to tell the story. Y'all can sit down. Y'all give them a hand for being so good at what they did. They were so good at what they did. Amen. You can leave, man. Y'all get them and celebrate them. One kid asked me, and I've said this story 30 times right here. One kid asked me to do it, and I'm going to do it because they need it. If they ask me, I'm going to do it. If you don't want to hear it, I'm going to tell you what it is. It's about the little girl that went through fire. So if you don't want to hear it, I'll let you later. Check it. No, really, listen. There was a little girl that she lived with her mom. Dad was gone, walked out the house. It was just her and her mother. And the story goes on to say the mother really loved this little girl. She would sit her down and say, you know, Dad left us. And I could have walked out on us too. But because I love you so much, I'm sitting right here. She said, you know what? Matter of fact, we don't have a whole bunch like the other women, the other little girls at your school. But what I do have, I work for it all by myself. Not because so I can brag, but because you can have something. She said, I love you so much. And the little girl said, Mom, I love you too. You know, we love each other. We're making this. And she said, baby, I love walking you to school. Now hurry up and let's get your backpack and let's go to school. She said, yeah, I'm ready. I'm excited to go to school. And she walks to school and they did this every day because she loved us so much. She said, Mama said, you know, I really like walking you to school. She said, thank you, Mama. I really like you walking me to school. It made me feel good. It made me feel like you really love me. You really care about me. She said, well, I'm going to keep walking you, baby. The little girl gets to school and the children begin to laugh at the little girl. Begin to point fingers at the little girl. And the little girl couldn't figure it out. But By that time, the bell rung and it's time to go home, and the mom picks up the little girl, and the little girl is excited that mom is here. And she's trying to be excited. But deep down inside, she remembers what happened at school. And she just can't figure this out. She doesn't tell mom. She walks home and her mom, and she said, how was school? She said it was good. And she said everything was great. And so she said, well, go, get into bed and get ready for tomorrow. And I'll walk you to school tomorrow. They wake up early in the morning, and the mom, just a little girl, and they taught off to school. She said, you know, I sure like walking you to school. She said, Mom, I sure like you walking me and make me feel good. They get to the school, and once again, the little kids are outside waiting on them, making fun of them, pointing at them. Then they begin to point at Mama and laugh at Mama. The little girl sat down. She said, why is it every time I come to school, y'all laughing at me and picking on me? One of the bullies, she said, we're not laughing at you. We're laughing at your mama. Look at your mama. All those bruises on her face. All those burn marks and scars. She said, that's the reason we're laughing. And the little girl began to feel sad because they're laughing at mama. They're laughing at the person that stays up late at night when I'm asleep just to give me something to eat when I wake up in the morning. They're laughing at the person that walks me to school every day, and she begins to be sad. So mom comes, and mom is in a good attitude. She comes to pick her up from school, and by this time, the little girl can't take it no more. She said, Mom, when we get home, can I talk to you? She said, yeah, you know, we can talk anytime. So they get home, and they sit down, and she said, what is it, baby, that you want to talk to me about? She said, Mom, the little kids are laughing at you. She said, all of these bruises on your face, all of these burn marks, they laughing. And Mom, would you do me a favor? Although I love you walking me to school, she said, tomorrow, when we get up, can you stop down the street from the school and I'll walk the rest of the way? And the mom said, well, you know I love walking you to school. She said, but yeah. She said, but when you get home, I'll explain to you something. She said, okay. They get up in the morning. The mom said, you know I like walking you to school. I so wish I could walk you the whole way. She said, Mom, just stay. I got it from here. The little girl walks her way to school. Nobody's there waiting on her to make fun of her anymore. She goes, and her heart is heavy because she understands that Mom is waiting at home to talk to her. She gets home from school. Mom is down at the end of the street, ready to accept her. They get home, and she says, let's sit down and let's talk. She sits down with the little girl. She said, let me tell you. She said, I may never walk you to school again if you don't want me to. She said, that's okay. It may break my heart for a little bit, but we'll get over it. She said, but let me tell you the reason for these scars. She says, one day, I just fed you. I rocked you to sleep, laid you down in the bed, covered you up, kissed you and said, I love my baby. She said, by that time, I remember I needed to finish laundry. She said, so I got the laundry basket, and I walked out to the backyard, and I was hanging my clothes on the line. She said, how much I love my baby. Thank God for my baby. I'm excited about my baby. She said, by that time, smoke began to come over my head. She said, I'm still up there saying, thank you, God, for my baby. She said, then I began to smell some fire coming from somewhere. She said, I still didn't figure it out. And then finally, I just happened to turn around. And when I turned around, I noticed that my house was on fire. She said, and all I could remember was my baby is in the house.
Yeah.
She said, so I quickly grabbed the sheet off the line, and I wrapped myself up in the sheet. She said, because I remember that my baby was in the house. She said, so I got to the door, and when I opened up the door, smoke threw me back. She said, but I remember that my baby was in the house. She said, so you know what I had to do? She said, I had to get down low and crawl up under the smoke. She said, by that time, the fire came at me hard. She said, but I remember that my baby was in the house, so I had to run through the fire. And finally, I got to your bed where you were, and I took the sheet off me, and I wrapped you up in the sheet.
Yeah.
She said, I turned to exit the house, and the smoke got in my face again. She said, so I had to hold you with one hand and fight through the smoke with the other hand, and finally I had to run smoke that I had to crawl up under, if they only knew the fire that I had to run through, then they would say, listen, I want a mama like you. Right? Is there anybody here that say, listen, you can look at me now and say I'm all jacked up and I got scars, but if you only knew the smoke that I had to crawl up under, the fire that I had to run through, then you would say, listen, I understand why you shout like you shout. I understand why you come to church like you. Anybody got that kind of testimony? If you only knew the fire and the smoke that I had to endure. It took the fire and the smoke for me to be, for you to save you. It took some terrible situations to happen in my life for me to really understand that there is a God. It took me being caught up in the attack of the enemy to make me understand that there is a greater God. Anybody here want that kind of testimony to say this? Everywhere I turn, it seems like trouble. One writer said there's trouble on every end. The Bible says it this way. It says that man born of a woman